Hello, and welcome back to Three Blind Wines, the Japanese-style game show / wine show where we give two hospitality professionals three wines, hence the title. We ask them to try and guess the grape, where they're from, how much they cost. Today we have two roaringly amazing people to taste the wines.
I'm Justin Freeman,
father of two, professor of Delicioso.
I'm the executive chef of
Somebody People, an amazing chef here in Denver.
and I'm back at Three Blind Wines.
We also have
Patrick Houghton, owner of Wine Down Selections in Denver, Colorado.
basically has taught me everything I know about wine. He's a dead set legend and also a father of two.
I'm here to partake in Somebody People's Three Blind Wines.
The wines today, I went really for this kind of French wine paired with a kind of springtime pasta. So the springtime pasta, obviously we're moving into spring. So you've got asparagus, peas, English peas, snap peas, all those gorgeous little flavors which are coming out of the ground now after about 6 months of just sweet potato and pumpkin that we've had here in Denver.
Wine number one feels it's a cooler climate, mineral-driven nose, chalk.
Smells pretty light. Say, I smell a lot of green apple,
There's a little green tint to it and sort of a herbaceousness too.
some stainless steel.
Underripe lemon, tart green apple skin.
That's really it. We'll now go for the best part, the tasting.
Definitely old world, just by minerality type of wine it is.
Say this wine is pretty light-bodied, a low acidity. There's a nice roundness to it on the back end when you take your breath.
High acid, quick and fast. Not a lot of barrel, if any, here. Probably stainless steel fermentation. If there is barrel, it's neutral, just for a texture play.
The stainless steel has been used a couple times for sure.
Lots of citrus. Pretty tasty. Lower in alcohol, tears fade pretty quick. Definitely old world, cooler climate.
I would say this is a French wine. Actually, no, it's an Italian wine.
Possible varietals in the set could be anything from Chard, Sauvignon to Chenin, but I don't get a lot of that Chenin-esque quality from it.
Since it's so crushable, it's a Fruly.
Final projection here on what it's not or what it could be or what I'm completely going to miss. It's an old world wine, cool climate, just because acid's there, low alcohol, mineral tension, three varietals that could be in the old world, Sauvignon, Chenin, or Chard from France. But I believe it's Sauvignon Blanc from Sancerre 23 vintage or a Puy Fumé that's made pretty well.
This wine is Italian. It's, my guess, it's Fruly, and it's crushable.
This wine I would probably pay $25 to $30 a bottle.
$32.
$28.50.
$32.
Sancerre from Francois Lassagne. Calcareous soils is grown in 2022, I believe, is the vintage. But just a cool little racy little Sancerre, and everyone loves a bit of Sauvignon Blanc at the end of the day.
It's a good wine. I'll drink it. Wine number two, comparatively to wine number one, is a little deeper in color concentration in the glass.
The second wine we'll be tasting is definitely a little darker. I'd say there's like a tint of bronze to this.
Sort of gold or pale gold, if you will. Moderate staining of the tears. So if the tears are slower down the glass, we might have a warmer area for wine production. If it's faster down the glass, lower alcohol in a cooler area for wine production. This guy seems to be moderately staining, so we could be in a warmer area of wine production. Mineral content is sort of like turned earth, if you will, in a sense of gravel and stone.
There's definitely a little oak to this one for sure. Very fruit forward as well. I'd say
barrel, I'm not getting too much from oak, if any intense vanilla or like cinnamon, toasty plays like that. So it could be a moderate in use of barrel or stainless.
I get a little bit of strawberry, like lightly cooked, a little bit like sweet maceration. Smell grapes, all the grapes.
The wine has a little more tartness than the nose gives off. So reconfirming that sort of apple skin, yellow apple, little peach, maybe some pineapple notes.
Let's go for tasting. This is definitely heavier on the palate. Nice low acidity in the back ends. It's definitely really round and pretty robust.
Gravel or chalky minerality. Does have a little bit of alcohol, so it puts me into maybe the new world or a riper vintage old world wine.
You can definitely taste the oak throughout.
No, maybe the New World, which is like California or Oregon. Could be Australian.
This is California Chardonnay with a little bit of oak barrel.
Final answer, California Chardonnay, Central Coast, minimal oak influence due to just the higher alcohol and just the texture of the wine.
Probably on the higher ends, like really expensive. I would say $45.
$23 for this bad mamma jamma. It needs food though, I believe.
It's really nice.
What would you rate with it?
Lobster for my fellow New Englanders.
I found this cheeky little Côte d'Rhône over at Divino Wine Store, which is on South Broadway. Gorgeous Viognier, Grenache Blanc, little Roussanne thrown in, little round flavors, kind of trying to bring out a little bit of sweetness to kind of combine with the roaring acidity of the pasta. Roaring acidity of the pasta, I got that a little wrong. It's not roaring, I would say just lemon acidity of the pasta. I do think that Côte d'Rhône Blanc is the wine of the summer. Maybe I'm proved right, maybe I'm proved wrong. Keep watching and see what comes out.
We'll do wine number 3, which is a red. Oh, this one's really weird.
Let's just be real about wine number 3. It's a head fake off the bat because it's a very pale pigment red wine that could be probably served slightly chilled.
Light-bodied red. The smell is all over the place.
It almost looks like a very heady rosé, but it is red.
It's pretty funky. I'm gonna have zero clue what this is gonna be, but we'll try it out.
Pale ruby to orange, almost pink on the water band. Quick staining of the tears. So thin-skinned varietal, cooler climate.
I get like rhubarb. I get early, like unripened red fruits.
Lots of bright red fruit though. Rhubarb, cherry, raspberry, plum skin, yeast on the nose. You can smell like a little bit of that lower intervention type thing going on here, which I think is okay because it's not faulted in any way.
There's definitely like a little funk going on. I have no clue, so let's taste it, I guess.
Woo. Palate is uber tart.
It's definitely like medium to light body. There's a little bit of acidity. The tannins are really light.
Bright red fruit, cherries, plum skin, raspberries.
There's definitely like this funk that like hits your palate all the way through. It's probably like the first thing you taste, and then it kind of like becomes unripened strawberry and that like acidity point where it hits your palate.
It's really tasty, actually. Good acid. I'm trying to figure out if it's old or new, just depending on the fruit profile, because the fruit itself is very, very tart, not ripe, believing it's more a cool climate, but it could be picked early just for sharpness of fruit. Very well made. The red fruit just keeps on popping.
I don't really know what wine this would be, so I'm gonna go Czech Republic. If the Czech Republic makes a Zinfandel, that's what this is.
I don't really know. Gamay Pinot blend, maybe. Sharp red fruit, staining of the tears, pretty quick, cool climate, but New World, California, maybe thin-skinned varietals like Gamay Pinot Noir blend, maybe a couple other things thrown in there, minimal barrel.
Czech Republic, the grape, I don't know. I'm saying Zinfandel.
$25 for your drinking pleasure.
This week, 21. Next week, 25 is the bottle price. And I think it's a pretty fun wine to drink. It's really funky.
I believe that I could not be correct on any of them, but that's the whole fun of this purpose of this game.
Czech Republic definitely doesn't do Zinfandels, but that's the only, and Zinfandels aren't that like this color, but you know.
I would say that Gamay at the moment is still one of the wines that I drink the most of. I just love fresh, light reds that have different complexities and aromas. And I spoke to Dave over Divino, and he said that this Justin Dutrave Beaujolais 2023, he's only got a couple bottles left, but is an amazing little wine. And it's incredible. It's just like so bright with fruit, but it's got this underlying rusticity to it, great acidity, pale in color. It's kind of like, it looks kind of weak in the glass, but the flavors are so strong. It's almost like Jimmy Superfly met King Kong Bundy. Wine number 1, what do you think it is?
My guess is Italian Friuli. I think it's a porch pounder for sure.
Same, it's a porch pounder, but I got Sauvignon from Sancerre. It's got those like chervil and chive notes on the nose, and it's got a quick hit of acid, goes away, but it's crushable for sure.
Yeah. The thing I liked about this wine is probably the herbaceousness about it. It's like, it's got a very citrusy yes, it's got that kind of fullness that you might see in like a Friuli wine, but definitely that herbaceous on the nose characteristic, which is kind of what I wanted to bring out in the dish.
I didn't get the citrus. I just got, I guess so now, after you incepted me. I got like green apple, like green fruits for sure.
I get this kind of lime zest to it.
Yeah,
for some
lemon.
reason, yeah. Oh, Francois Lassante, Sancerre from Loire Valley. I was going to say from Sancerre. So Sauvignon Blanc. This producer is 10th generation out of the Loire Valley. Just a great little wine, I feel, on calcareous soils.
Yeah.
They do a Silex wine as well with Sauvignon Blanc, 100% Sauvignon Blanc. Fab. I reckon I could drink that every summer afternoon, you know. I love the approachability of it. I just dig the kind of herbaceous, acid-driven freshness that makes your afternoon sing.
Like Mary Poppins Day?
Kind of,
like
yeah.
Or,
I reckon just like rave techno sing,
Ooh.
you know. Believe in me. I think it's a great wine. Really lovely. How much did you want to spend on this one?
I think I was like 28.50, I think is where I was.
32, I think.
32?
Yeah.
Cool. It's around $45.
Woo!
Yes, it's up there.
Well, I should
$45,
drink more
bottle shop.
Sancerre and I'll
Do
know
it.
what it costs.
So good though. Wine number 2. What do you think?
I was texturally New World Chardonnay without a lot of oak. I felt the weight was there and the fruit was pommacy. I really couldn't take myself anywhere else.
I definitely said New World Chard too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gotta be correct then.
A little bit of oak on the back end,
Yeah.
and then this is like what every old lady dreams about.
Peach Melba.
All the grapes.
Wine number 2. What is it, Cameron Chris?
Oh,
that's
that's
right.
Oh, swinging on this.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh, geez.
All right.
Oh, these are neat. I've seen these.
Yeah, Côte de Rhône Blanc. I do reckon Côte de Rhône Blanc is going to be the wine of the summer. It's my bold call. I think more people should drink Côte de Rhône or Rhône whites because they're incredible, I think. This is a 2021 Guillaume Gonnet. Connections with this wine. His wife is Australian. It is a blend of Viognier Grenache Blanc and a little bit of Roussanne thrown in for a bit of texture and measure.
Yeah, that's the weight.
Viognier, traditionally, you get this kind of really ripe kind of apricot kind of characteristic. There's a hint of apricot on the nose, but really, I think it's a little fresher style. It's probably the cheapest wine on the line. It is the cheapest wine on the lineup. What did you say? How much?
I think I was in that 20-ish price point for Chardonnay. Côte de Rhône Blanc, we might have to switch it up. But one other wine I don't drink a lot of. So
I think I was on 28.
28? Cool.
Yeah.
$12 a bottle. Or just over $12 to $13.
oh yeah.
Fabulous little.
Hence
Damn.
you could drink this also.
Right.
You
Yeah,
really
cool.
had us going on that one.
Yeah, I thought I'd just throw that in. I was going to go like this Hermitage Blanc for $78, but then, you know,
We're
Is
only
it
worth
made
$12,
in
I
New World
suppose.
style?
they produce a lot of this wine.
Okay.
So it's definitely stainless steel. Try to retain the freshness, which hence kind of takes out those kind of
No
aromatics
oak
of the
at all?
apricot. No oak. Yeah, it's just 100%
Yeah, you get
stainless.
the weight, like the shard
fermented.
weight. So,
Yeah.
but I wasn't looking for a
I mean,
Côte de Rhône blend.
New World White isn't a bad call at all. New World Chard, because like, I mean, if you get a Chardonnay from the Riverland in Australia, you're getting that kind of style where it's more about the fruits, about the roundness, but still it's made in this stainless steel kind of try to retain the freshness, but you do use a little bit of kind of winemaking trickery to get that kind of
Yeah, it's
great
pretty good
wine.
for $12.
So yeah, but cracking wine.
Miss it.
Great
Missing
value,
it.
yeah. All right, wine number 3.
I had no idea. The smell completely confused me. So I took a long guess and I went check just because I think it's like really weird.
Yeah.
And that's been like my whole Eastern European like wine ever tasting them. So I don't know what grape it was. I took a huge guess on Zinfandel, but I'm gonna
But
guess
there
I'm
are
wrong.
some Zinfandels in the New World that are like super pale and light, like this one.
It was good though. I don't know what you'd pair this with. I think it's like just drink it by yourself, and I have no clue what kind of food you want to eat this with.
It's like mushroom morels.
Netflix and chill kind of wine.
I don't know. This is also like the first one, absolutely crushable in mid Denver heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
super
totally.
bright red fruits, get acid.
What do you think of like rhubarb pie with this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's got all the red
Yeah.
fruit. It's
Yeah.
got all the rhubarb and berry fruit.
Sweetness might dominate it. What is it? Wine number 3.
Probably savor this though, right?
All right.
Dude, Trev.
All right.
Very good wine.
Justin Dutrap. Beaujolais 2023 comes from a rich family within Beaujolais. His father is an amazing producer, and his father helped him kind of source these vineyards. I just think it's so bright and attractive. It's like it's kind of sings out of a glass. You do get those kind of Beaujolais characteristics to it, a little bit of kind of earthy rusticity to it.
No secondary though. A lot of the new Beaujolais has got a lot of secondary.
Yeah.
The super fizz.
Yeah.
This stuff's pretty clean.
Yeah, it is super clean. Definitely done in a natural style, but like the color was surprising.
Yeah.
But
Super pale.
it's like it's
What's the
intense. 23.
That's good.
23.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink the
I'm
Yeah.
gonna change my. I'm gonna say this is the best because I think it's a strong name with Justin on the back of it. I'll say that's probably my fave. His name sold me.
Yeah, totally. And that's why I chose the one, actually, was just to come down to you. At Divino as well for, God, I've got to remember now. I think it was about $30.
$30.
$30. And,
Really?
yeah. So, great little wine. There's only limited stock. So, if you want to run down there and grab a bottle, maybe the last bottle you find of the 23 vintage. Thank you for coming and thanks for doing the lineup. Now we're going to check to see if my sommelier skills, which are very lacking at the best of times, actually compare a little dish for these wines. So
For all three.
we'll just see what's best. You
Okay.
know, maybe all 3. Maybe they all have like little highlights, or maybe they're all. Who knows? And you're like, you should have done a Barossa Shiraz instead. I'll go get the food. Thanks. Spring is upon us. We're trying to work out some little spring passes. I love spring. Green vegetables, the freshness, peas, asparagus, spinach is really good at the moment. To combine that with a little bit of pasta, a little bit of feta, I are kind of going into that kind of realm. I was thinking is that we've got a fresh pasta made with those things, spinach and asparagus, a little whipped soy feta over the top, and let's see if the wines pair.
I'm into it.
You like it?
Okay.
Yeah, it looks really pretty.
Dig in, lads.
Super tasty.
Yeah.
It's really springy. I like all the flavors that are going on. Wine, I would have to say the Rhone is going to be the best choice for this, just from first bites.
Yeah.
Let's go second bite.
Is that roundness?
Mm-hmm.
Rhone actually does work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spring is usually like really sweet and there's a nice acidity to everything. So I think the Sancerre might overkill it because it's a little too acidic.
The red's actually really good.
Is
Sort
it?
of the stem in the Beaujolais, which is sort of the greenness, the brightness of it.
Mm.
Because the acid pushes that dish pretty well, balances that. These two actually work very well.
For
Sancerre
sure.
works good, but this actually works a lot.
Yeah.
Just because of the weight.
The weight's really nice, and then the slight like sweetness that's on the red really helps bring out some of like the natural sweetness in like the overwintered spinach and the asparagus. Like this time of year, everything from like all the snow that's still left up has like a natural sweetness to it. It helps with stuff like that Beaujolais or the Côte de Rhone.
But
Well-
while you're thinking about this, you should have a bottle of Sancerre first.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Well, weirdly enough, the Sancerre was a late inclusion. I was going to go Chablis. Maybe my wine of the summer is actually my wine of the spring.
I would say the winner.
Like
me?
drinking by itself or with the food?
With the food?
You're saying I go Cru Bauge.
I'd go the Côte.
Oh, divided. Love it. It's good to have a little bit of controversy here on Three Barn Wines. Love it. All right, cool. Thank you.
Cool. Thank
Thanks, team.
All right. We'll do it again. Editing is key here. Not even close.
Hello.
It's going to be cinema gold. Chef of two. Oh, chef of two. Father of two. Did you? Oh wait, can I do it again?
Alright, hold that. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh. Delayed before. 1 and a 2 and a 3.
This is like a good party trick wine, huh? Like
Dude,
you bring that, you're just like,
I-
guess what I got
I
today?
was like Gamay Pinot in my head, but I couldn't take myself to Cru Beaujolais because I was just drinking a Cru producer that was in town on Friday or Thursday,
yeah.
and they were different, but like it's super translucent. And I almost put in my brain Zinfandel,